Hello everyone and welcome to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. In the last one, we beat the Star Cup, I believe. Yep, and in today's episode, we will be defeating... We're playing... No, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. There's 12 on the first page, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then there's another 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, and it is not Mario. Here we go. And the reason why I was playing Luigi earlier is because I ended up streaming Mario Kart. I don't think I'll be doing it again anytime soon. I just felt like playing some Mario Kart at the time. But either way. If you don't know, the new DLC tracks have been announced, and we're getting Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road, which is the best one. So that's amazing. This kart combo doesn't turn. We might have another tricky kart to use on our hands. I should have stuck to the Luigi combo. Just using Metal Mario. It's fast though. I'm definitely fast. Laters. I think I'm not going to take the shortcut as I don't think I've got the turning circle too. I managed to avoid it. That is funny. Got him. Well, I probably hit someone with that. Oh, are you kidding me? And I got him. Speed. I think I'm going to be concentrating a little bit more in this episode as this kart combo does suck. In terms of control. So anyone gets hit by that. Oh, a second one? Are you serious? I guess we just take the boost where we can. Well, like, that was optimal. I took the damage and then just won. I think is the best way to describe it. No, I do want to say Pokemon Violet has finally come from wondering why it's not on the channel yet. It's because I haven't been streaming it. I'll be streaming it today. And probably tomorrow. Wednesday I'm still streaming Mario Party. So, yeah. I feel now that I've actually given the game a go, I played it on release and yesterday. The schedule should return back to normal. I just, really wanted to play Pokemon as it's a Pokemon game. Not because the game's any good, because it isn't very good. It's definitely one of the weakest games in the Pokemon franchise. Like, it's just got too many problems to overlook. It feels like, and it doesn't feel like it's like part of it feels like you can't exactly pinpoint it to one thing. It just feels like it as a whole is clumsy. Like, the game just feels empty. It just, I don't know, like the animations aren't very good. Especially the walking animation. I don't know, there was just something wrong with the animation. I picked on the second the walking animation played. And I don't actually know how I can gauge the first gym level difficulty because I picked the fire starter. But in terms of the gimmick of the game, I think it makes the game too easy from what I can tell. Well, at least makes the gyms too easy, even though I've only done one. Because their terrorizing will always probably transform a only gym I've done case bug type, a non-bug type into a bug type, trying to show you what's possible with the game. Like in the first gym, you got a Teddiursa, but they turn into a bug type. And yeah, I think that arc, I feel like it's probably cool in a competitive perspective. Because there is a lot of strategy that's involved in it. It's just, I just don't think it's pulled off very well for the actual game itself. And the game just feels empty. But back to the actual mechanic, what it does is you can terrorize, or whatever you call it, and you only get one typing, but that type move gets a major buff. Like, if you don't know, you get given a Pikachu. It is an electric type Pikachu, as you all know, it's an electric type. The gift Pikachu, the terrorized form, is a flying type. This means that when you are battling, if you are, say, fighting a ground type, you can switch to a flying type and still attack on the same turn. But I have a feeling you can't take too much advantage of it, as the only flying type move Pikachu will have is Fly. Because that's what he gets given when you catch him. Like, it's a cool idea, just not done very well. It definitely feels more balanced than Dynamaxing though. It's just, again, the issue is that it is a bit powerful. I swept the first gym with a terrorized Fuecoco. Which again is obviously an issue. I know it was a bug type gym, but it was literally one shot and I was lower level. Actually, I think I might have been the same level. Doesn't matter. It's okay. There's just a decent bit wrong with it. Like, they're using, what they use is, do they use a Venonat? One of the gym trainers does. That's beside the point. They use the starting bug, obviously. They use a Teddiursa, which is the only one that manages to survive one terrorized Incinerate. But that's because it also terrorizes. I don't know if it actually boosts your stats, but again, I don't know. It's just... Oh yeah, I think it might have been... yeah, it was a Pokemon I didn't have and I don't think I have access to. I don't remember the name of it. And also as a way to ramp up, make the thing more challenging, what they've done is in the second rival fight, if you don't want to know this, like, skip forward 10 to 20 seconds just to be safe, because I watched the whole cutscene. What they've done in the second rival fight, the final Pokemon they have is a terrorized Mon. So it completely catches you off guard, and in a Nuzlocke, like what I was doing, it made me lose a Pokemon. Majority of the games I'm meant to played as a Nuzlocke, but it feels like a bit of a jump. I mean, to be fair, it probably wouldn't be as much as a problem as it ended up being for me if I wasn't trying to mess around trying to use the Pikachu I just got as a mystery gift. But you know, things happen. And also, it's just boring. The game is boring. Like, the plot isn't interesting in the slightest. You're going back to school is basically the plot. And I just find that annoying. I don't want to be a school kid when being a Pokemon Master. I get that you're 10 years old, but that's not what people want to see. They want to just have us go on a Pokemon adventure. It didn't make much sense, but that's what people wanted. They didn't want to be tied down by some sort of restriction in the game. And another issue is that they say it's open world, which it is. You can go anywhere. You may be able to get further as you unlock more abilities, but theoretically you could go anywhere straight. Basically, as it's introduced everything to you. After it's introduced everything to you, and they let you out into the big known world, you can go anywhere, which is great and all, except there's no level scaling. So I was just exploring, and suddenly I came across a level 18 Lechonk with a level 13 Fuecoco as my strongest Pokemon. So I feel like that's an issue. Like, you can theoretically go anywhere, but you basically can't. Because they didn't put any level scaling in the game. You can't progress if you don't go in the right direction. Or you're gonna be super powerful for when you come back. I'm gonna have to save this red shell. That's a banana. Boost and 1. But yeah, there's just, like, the game itself is fun. I know I've been criticizing a lot. The game itself is worth playing if you're a Pokemon fan. But there's just so much wrong that it can't be overlooked. There is just so much wrong that it can't be overlooked. And I think it's just the general feel of the game, like, I'll be honest, what they do is they put the Pokemon all in one spot. You only find groups of them, you don't find them scattered around. Like, yeah, they would probably herd up, but like you can sometimes go on for like 5 seconds without seeing a Pokemon, which I know doesn't sound like long, but if you think about it, it kind of is. So, yeah. But again, I feel like where it draws its strong points, though, are the Pokemon themselves. The Pokemon are pretty coolly designed. From what I've seen, remember I've only seen the baby Pokemon and Fuecoco's evolution. And like the wild Pokemon at least keep up. So it never feels like, it doesn't feel too much of a slug to grind as it does in other games. I think that's a few good points about it. But like, it's so difficult to praise in comparison to other games that the only one that you could say is it's got no HMs, but you know, that's just been something, that's something you praise about Gen 7, not praise about Gen 8 or 9. Because that was meant to be Gen 7 going into the future, trying to revolutionize Pokemon, like Legends Arceus introduced the games to open world. Because again, this game is fully open world, you can go wherever you want. It's just they don't scale the Pokemon to your level, meaning that if you decide to ignore the gyms or the other stuff, which I won't mention because it can be, because I think it counts as a spoiler. If you ignore all those gyms, and you keep going, you're gonna be, well, yes, you're gonna be leveling with wild Pokemon. But like, sometimes you can get to places that you're not supposed to be. Because they don't actually block you, they don't stop you from going there. And in fact, the way I went to the level 18 Lechonk was just a difficult way. You could go the way you go to the Bug Gym. But, it just, the leveling feels off. And it just feels like the game has cool ideas, doesn't manage to portray that properly. I may not be arguing very well, I'm not very good at arguing the point. The game just feels bad, I think is the best way to describe it. It doesn't feel good, it doesn't make you feel accomplished. And the amount of dialogue that you can either read or spam through, I ended up reading some of it, or rather most of it, and when I got bored I just skipped it. It's just, the story's not interesting. The current villain team, from what I can see, is very uninteresting. But I guess that's kind of my summary of the 4 hours I've played. Which, I know it's only 4 hours, you should give the game more points. But I feel like the first part has to be the good part, as that will be the people see when they try to see if they want to play the game. But either way, all I can say about the game is I will be finishing it. Later, I will be continuing playing it later today. But I'll see you all in the next episode of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Bye!